Hello, guys. Welcome back to Trash Talk with T, where we bring you advice on love, life, and relationships. I hope that everyone tuned in last week and subscribed and liked. If you didn't, please go view our page, subscribe, and like. Today, we have a different topic today that we will be discussing, but before we do, we're going to go ahead and reintroduce ourselves just in case some people are viewing today that did not view last week. So we want to just let everybody know who we are. As I told y'all last week, I'm Kanisha. I'm the heaven sent one from Jazz Talk with the T. And I'm heaven sent because I bring the swoosh, swoosh to the swoosh, swoosh.
Okay. All right. I'm Rosalind. Go by Miss Chocolate Delight, or you can call me the light of the party.
Okay.
And I don't sugarcoat shit.
She don't. Okay, I'm April Shay once again, and I'm going by Bad and Bougie because I am bad and bougie,
What
and I
you
got the
say?
ring.
Hey.
And again, my name is Aaliyah, but I go by Leah. And my little nickname is
Get up, girl. Get up,
Sweet
girl.
and Sour.
Okay,
And I'm
now.
sweet and sour because I'm usually sweet. But if you play with me, I can get real sour. So let's just get into that.
And then our mama gonna get sour right with
And
her.
then the auntie is on the team too.
And Will.
Yes.
Play with it.
Don't do it. Okay, so this week we got a topic that I think most women would like to discuss. We will be discussing what causes women to hate on each other. Now we want to just break that little piece down first, and I want to start. Let's start with the younger generation of it. What makes women hate on each other? What's your viewpoint?
Insecurities. I mean, why else would you hate on somebody? That's the only thing that I can think of is that you're not secure with yourself. Or in these times, ain't no telling because a dude looking at you, like you got more money than them, or they think you got more money than them anyway, think you live a better life.
That's
It's always
right there.
something.
That's
It's
right
always
there. Don't be
competition.
knowing,
Yeah.
knowing what be
competition.
going on, but they just you can appear whatever it is on the outside. They want that.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, she look this way. Oh, she got this. She got that.
Yeah.
Like.
Instead of just asking, especially like if it's a goal that you want to meet and you see that somebody else done met that goal, instead of you hating on, well, she didn't have that last year. She didn't. Just ask her how she got it. Help us really
I'm
that
gonna tell
deep.
you a prime example of that. So I got a new truck. Long story short, I got a new truck, and somebody made the comment. I like it, but it's small. Bitch, that's mine.
That's
That's
mine.
right. That's
This
right
is
for
what
you
I
and your
want to
family.
drive. You're not
It
paying
wasn't
no.
smart to me. That's why I got it.
It's fine. So I don't care about your opinion because you just want it.
Yeah.
And then
You
another
mad
issue,
'cause you
and
can't.
then another issue is a little jealousy. You got some women are jealous of you out there. It's the way you look,
Yeah.
talk, or the way you, the how you walk. But I don't let that get to me. I'm just me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? You keep it real with me, I'm gonna keep it real with you all the way.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this? Because women had the insecurities. It could be like you said, the way you look, the way other people
Your man.
admire your man.
Anything.
What about when a person just don't like you because of the personality? You smile all the time,
Yeah.
and other people are just drawn to you
Oh yeah.
outside of the way
dealt
you
with that.
look.
Me and her have dealt with that. Me and Kay, we've dealt with that. Like we positive, upbeat. We work together. Positive, upbeat, happy. I mean, everybody loved us, but then you had a few. Oh, who they think they are? They always together.
Right.
And the thing, the backstory about me and her, me and Kay, is we just met randomly out at a club one night at my other best friend's birthday party. Me and her just instantly connected, hit it off. And we never saw each other again until years later we started working together and picked right back up just like we was yesterday. Cause
Positive vibes.
Yeah,
Positive
positive.
vibes.
Good vibes, good energy, and we've had that ever since we met. So I don't understand when other women don't do that. I'll be like, what? what's the problem?
But then they don't get the picture. They need to just ask, you know, if they don't know you and they see you out there in the streets, you know, well, we heard this about you and we heard that. Okay, come to me. Come to the main source. Come to the main source of it, you know.
And then a lot of people who stand from the outside looking in, you know, it's a very different perception that people have when you're into it and when you're on the outside looking into something. Some people will be admiring your man and you done been through 60,000
Hello. Like you can have this hand.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, so, you know, it's just, I never understood it, but a lot of the times too, I feel like it comes from your upbringing because a lot of people are around such negativity all the time. It just rubs off on them, like you're just naturally negative all the time, and I've never been around it, so I've never.
I was gonna say that my mom wasn't like that, my granny wasn't like that, so I didn't have no choice but to be, and then it's just in me. Like, it's in me. I love to see women doing good. I'm gonna root you on. I'm gonna support you. I know I done reposted people's business on my page. You don't even have to ask me. I'm gonna be like, you know what, support this person, because I like that. I want you to, you know what I'm saying, do your thing.
Right.
But then I have also received to where I've done stuff or maybe got promotions. Same people that I done shouted out, nothing. Nothing. Ain't no celebration, nothing. Which now that I'm older, I've come to terms with it. It don't bother me no more. I'm like, you know what? As long as I keep being good to people, God keep blessing me, and He done blessed me so much, it don't make no sense. So I ain't stuck with nobody else saying, period, or how they feel.
It's like you go back to perception is people's reality, so what they perceive of you is what they're gonna automatically think, not even knowing what a person going through, because your outside appearance can appear nice. I don't know if anybody ever seen that meme on Facebook where the couple was a happy married couple, and then they had the woman's arm twisted behind her back, and I said people really go through that in real life, where other people sit on the outside. Matter of fact, I went through it. Was married before, and husband financially did everything he's supposed to did, you know, but then he had this other side to him. And people on the outside looking at me, you know, thinking that I got this picture perfect life, and don't even know the hell that I'm going through on the other side. But you mad at me because I end up. You remember one friend I got into it with? Remember they told me way back, and she said she was jealous, and I was like, jealous? Like, you know what I go through? Physically came out her mouth and said that she was jealous. So that lets you know you could have somebody right next to you that envies you and be feeling some type of way. So that's why I say you got to watch everybody. And that's the sad part.
That is the sad part.
To say you thinking you rooting people on, hoping that they will want you to fail. And they want you to fail.
That's why they always say. That's why they always say, you know, whether it's good or bad, just try to keep it to yourself, because you never know who could be preying on your downfall, who's preying on your misfortune.
That stuff is so real.
That's one thing I've learned. What am I sharing it with y'all for? I don't wish me no well, so oh well. You find out when you find out.
And like then when you're in a relationship, like, you know, I've experienced bad relationships. Like I had a friend that he's insecure, he don't trust me, you know, but he's doing wrong. And I don't like it. He always, and then a controlling man. You can't control me because I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. Period.
But that's why, though.
They ain't got no hold on you, do you?
Right. Not on me. But then I'm just a go-getter. I stand on my own 2 feet. So I take care of me and mine. That's just me. Always,
Make sure don't nobody else have it, you gonna have
yourself.
That's period. I don't like to depend on nobody.
Very independent.
At the end of the day, you got yourself.
Right. And love yourself.
Love yourself. Foremost.
Now I think I might step on some toes with this question behind the women hating on each other. Tell me, do y'all see this more predominant in one culture more than the other, or do you think they all act the same in the same culture?
No.
Okay.
It's black women.
Okay.
Black women in general.
Let's elaborate on
that. Black women in general.
Yeah, I think it's a deep rooted thing.
It is.
How it just all
it started
from
it's during slavery. The light skin versus dark skin women. I can't stand, and I'm a lighter shade. But I can't stand when people say, oh, because they light-skinned, they're better, or, oh, I want to be light-skinned. What difference does it make? Love the skin you in, chocolate, brown skin, light caramel. you are beautiful, and that's what we as black women need to realize and embrace. Stop trying to wish. Oh, I wish I was this. I wish, you know, or wish bad on somebody.
When I was in high school, by me being a dark female, it was like all the light skinned girls was the major race. But now you look at it in the general, the society today, you got the dark skinned women that are major race and look good as the light skinned, but we need to support each other.
Definitely, that's the beautiful thing about black people. That we come in all shades, all sizes. So we should embrace it all. It doesn't make any sense to say
black is beautiful, honey.
Yeah.
Period. I love it.
Well, my point is on that is I do see it more predominantly in our culture more so than any. I've witnessed a variety of different cultures of women that could be into it. As a matter of fact, at our job before, two white ladies, they couldn't stand each other, but they had a front in front of other races like they were the best of friends because they always wanted everybody to know they stuck together. Although they had something against each other, they stuck together. And that's where they can get us at every time. Although we may have differences of opinion, at the end of the day, you got to remember you still black. And that we should support each other and want to do for each other. And show them that we're together. Just like they show a united front with themselves, we need to show one. We hate on each other and we don't even have a united front in the end. At least I can say if they are mad at each other, but a lot of times we don't even know because if it push come to shove, they going to take each other's side over ours. But I have seen us take their side over ours.
And always trying to get us fine. Because they sticking together. Now you gonna give me fine.
Right.
And I got some up. Yeah, and I don't like that.
And so that's where they gonna always get us, whether it's the women I feel like hating against each other, the men hating against each other in our culture. Like you said from the beginning, it was a divide and conquer type thing. But my thing is, how long are we gonna let that be your excuse to say I feel this way about my fellow brother or sister? I feel that way about my fellow brother or sister. Like you said, in the end, we should all congratulate each other and try to help each other build. Like when you see other races, they'll help all their family. They stay together, get each other together, get one going. The next one they bring in, help them out.
Look at the beauty supply stores. They got all these different
and they growing.
They all be some kind of related.
The nail shop.
It's just like getting a job. You got to start from the bottom and work your way up the top. Yeah, we need to just stick together.
And the crazy part about it is, they know that they gonna always be able to have a division between us because they know that they've trained us to be simple-minded the whole time with this as well too. And the thing is, if we were able to stick together, we could take down any and everything.
If we could stick together. Because we already powerful. Look at our background. We were kings and queens. And then we all over the world. Asia, Africa,
every
North America, South America. We are everywhere. And the thing is our mindset. Once we change our mindset and get on one accord and say this is what we gonna do. Just even look at the Black Panthers and what they message was. And
if y'all look at that movie,
and then look at how they came in and made a division between them as well too.
We need to be smarter than that and be like, no, this is what it is. Even on jobs and stuff, I've had it to where me and her both experienced where we were more than qualified for a job,
for a position,
you know, and we was overlooked. And I'm like, why? And then it's no explanation
behind it. But no good one, no way.
No good one. And we
I got told I was too nice to people.
And I think if I would want my employees to be nice.
I mean, we got raised.
It wasn't about the money. It was about the position. Trying to move up. And it's like, oh no, we don't like you no more. Or you too nice. Or you too friendly. But I'm thinking, if I ran a company one day, who knows? But if I had people under me and I'm running a company, I want my people to be friendly and I want you to be able to come to me and talk because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm not going to turn nobody away. But I've seen where people that's just hateful,
and
don't care about and always mad. I've seen them get promoted more than anybody else.
And then when they get that position, they forgot where they came from.
A lot of times.
Well, that too.
So I see people like that on jobs too.
And the hate is so real. And people, they think that lets you know too when you're doing well when the people start hating on yourself anyway. Now, prime example. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, just for what it is. You know, I have always talked to April about doing a show or something like this. I always have been over 5-6 years or whatever the case may be at this point. But with sharing this, I see there was not a lot of love given back.
Yeah.
Right.
From my own kind. Now, I sent it to other cultures and races, and they instantly sent this out. And not everybody in my race, because there was a lot of support.
Right.
But there was not a lot of support as well too.
Right.
There was a lot of people that said that they was gonna look at it, but it been out there,
Right.
shared 3, 4, multiple times, and then there was people as soon as they saw it,
Right.
they liked, they subscribed.
Right.
So you thinking the whole time like it goes back to that you cool with all these people or certain people, and in the end when they start seeing you doing something for
Right.
yourself or doing better, they want to just sit silently. But when they're doing something, they want you to be their biggest fan.
They want you
Yeah.
to
And
support.
you know, don't mind
Repost
it.
this on your
Yeah,
page.
but see, my mama always told me when I was growing up, you know, always go for your goals and accomplishing them. So
Mhm.
this is something she want to do, and then we're gonna support her as our sister.
That's right. That's right. And which you don't see a lot. That's the reason why my crew is very small to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I don't have time for all of that. And
Yeah.
and you know, of course, I ain't never got to worry about being crossed by that one on the end. That's my child. She better not.
I got
But
2 friends.
Right.
Well, really 3.
Yeah, but as you grow older, you'll learn. You know,
Yeah.
your circle gets smaller.
Gets
and
smaller.
Because
Smaller,
honestly, I've seen that with my mom. Like the older I've gotten, because you know when I was younger, they was around, and you know then my mom got married and got the big house and nice cars, and they just start falling off.
Falling off.
And I'm like,
Can't
but
stand
they
to
was
see
your
her
best
doing good.
friend.
Yeah.
That
As
was
long as she was on their
Yeah,
level,
it
they
was
was
okay.
cool.
It was
Yeah.
all girl
Mhm, they was
Right.
cool.
And then, and I've experienced, like I don't experience it. I'm like, dang, I thought we was better than that.
And all the friends you went to school with, look,
Right.
you end up getting, you end up
But
getting
now, like I said, that I'm older, I could care less. If you with me, you with me. If you
Right.
not, I don't give zero.
All
Period.
right.
That's true.
I'm good. Life's too short, baby. Life
Right.
is too short to be, first of all, hateful and evil. Now, I can't stand a vindictive, hateful person. Like, what do you get out of it? You just wake up and be mad or, like, be happy.
Be happy, wake up.
Like
Thank
the,
God every day that you still
Be
breathing.
miserable.
Yeah,
I
right.
think.
And this is my thing. I go through stuff.
Yes.
I done had a house fire. Didn't, you know, wasn't staying in my house since November. But guess what? Nobody never would have known that if I didn't tell them, because I kept a smile on my face.
Right, that's it.
I'm still, because guess what? I owe everything to him regardless. And my situation could have been way worse, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, I was thankful. So I'm not going to wake up mad because I lost some material stuff. That can be replaced.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's
So,
it.
like, at the end of the day, the message is be happy.
Happy, yeah,
And
wake
root
up.
for your fellow sister. I'm going to read you this post that I'll reshare it. I think you
Okay.
commented on the post on my.
Yeah, read
Okay,
that.
go ahead.
This what made us
Read
really
that,
want to
read
get
that
and I
into
loved
this
it.
Okay.
this topic today.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
It was a good.
and it's so sad that our culture is miserable.
very.
And the thing is, you make and create your own misery because
Yep.
ain't nobody brought you no misery. You created
What
your
they
own,
say,
and then had the misery.
Why
love.
do you, something about you create your own storm or something and then get mad when
And
it
get
rains?
mad? Yeah.
Like, come on, but
Right.
this is what the post said, and it was shared by Rhonda Shaw. Hey,
Hey,
Rhonda.
Rhonda,
Hey,
girl,
Rhonda.
we miss you today.
But she said, when you see your sister doing good, don't be intimidated, be inspired. God may be putting you in the same space for you to see where you're headed. Congratulate her and level up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Always. And you block your blessings hating on somebody else.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
the reason why things don't go well for a lot of people.
Right.
They don't
That
even be
too.
wondering
That's
why
it. Blocking
things
your
are not
blessings.
going,
Yeah.
good because you over there mad secretly
Mhm.
saying I
Block
want
your
you to fall. But guess what?
Yeah.
I was fixing to bless you, but I'm gonna make you
Yeah,
fall and
right.
be miserable
Uh-huh.
because you want this person
So
to
you
smile.
getting your own grade.
Mhm.
We should be,
Yeah.
you know, wish upon me like, oh, I hope they don't. I hope they fail or this.
The old saying that hole you digging for me just may
That's
be
it,
that hole
yeah.
you going
That's it.
into.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna fall deep.
It's gonna fall real deep. So
Yep.
you know, go ahead.
I had seen this study about a plant that was growing, and they let it listen to negative thoughts, and the plant actually didn't flourish, and they let one listen to
Shut
positive
up.
things, and it
And
grew
that's
and
deep
it
with a
nourished.
plant,
A
a
plant.
whole plant, because you know You gotta talk to the plants and
You gotta water them.
Water them.
nourish them.
Yeah.
And that's deep.
Give 'em
Because that's a
sunlight.
plant, and we are humans. So it's
So
a
think about what
plant.
you do to your mind when
That
you
is
think so
crazy.
negatively, and
Right.
you just never.
Yeah,
You
or,
just
always
or,
get negative.
or woe is me, or you
Mhm.
always going
The
through, oh
victim.
my God, I don't like that pity party, woe is me. At some point, you got to pick yourself up by the bootstrap
Right.
and be like, you know what, this ain't what it is,
Mhm.
and this is how it's gonna be.
Right.
Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. But if you always woe is me and you always mad, that's gonna be your life, and it's gonna
Right.
consume you. So you smile.
Smile.
Be happy. You see your fellow sister, congratulate her. Hey girl, you look good. Oh, that's looking just like when I came up here through the door. First thing she said, I love it. Your hair is nice because I just got
Right.
a color.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're nice.
And like that's what you do.
Cool.
Not this is what they do. Who she think she
think
is?
she
Rolling their eyes
Yeah.
and can't.
Or they
she
on
think-
your
look, she
they
think
scrolling
she
your
cute,
timeline.
yeah.
Then you
And
got
they just
people
pass
rolling
right
your
on
eyes,
through.
rolling
You
their
got people that get on your page and page
Yeah.
you out.
But you following me though.
Right, right.
You
They ain't
watching.
gonna hit the
They-
unfollow button.
yeah, but
They
they
gonna
gonna
keep-
continue
yeah,
to watch
Yeah,
though.
page watching. That's
Because
what
you
y'all-
can tell all the friends
Page
you got
working.
versus to the amount of ones that actually like some on your post. I ain't asked nobody to love none, but dang, I ain't got a lot of friends,
Right.
but I only get 50, 60 likes. I'm like, wow,
But
they
they
don't
think-
even
but-
like me,
But
do
like
they?
the conversation we had, oh, I've been meaning to check out this video. So
Yeah.
you've been meaning, but you ain't said
You ain't
nothing, no
said
like,
nothing.
no love, but girl, bye.
And then just notice the same people ain't even liking nothing on your page, but you on there.
But they on there.
Like, what do you
And
want
that's
my
the thing,
page
too.
for?
I've seen where they on your page might not like nothing, might not say nothing, but if they see you, oh, I saw
I
this,
saw,
that, how you
how
see
did you
it?
see?
Right, if she been on your page.
You just show scroll
Yeah.
right on
Oh,
past
you
it and
did?
then say nothing.
Seen
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
When, girl?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's sad that we go through that, but it's the reality of things. And I know, it might touch some nerves. Some people
It
listening
is.
to this right now,
Oh,
but it's true. If you're mad, you're probably a hater at the end of the
Right.
day.
Dog holler.
You're the dog holler.
Right.
If you not mad, it's because you could congratulate everybody. You probably
Right.
been hated on yourself at the end of the day. And I hate to hear haters always talking about somebody hating on them. Don't nobody want your miserable life. Let me
Right,
just throw
right.
that out there real quick.
Nobody
Nobody
be
wants your
studying.
miserable
Right.
life at all. So, in the end, I just wish we all can just learn to get along with each other, because in the end, we can always help each other build and grow.
And love your sister. Love your
Love your
Hug
fellow
on
sister.
them. Hug them.
Yeah,
Call
when you
them.
see them, yeah.
Yeah.
Call on them when you
Check
see
on them. They let you know. You care about that person.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Again, life is way too short for all that extra, and I don't understand it. Like I told Kanisha, she's witnessed this. I have been in a position, I've had friends, and
Right. And
the whole time they really wasn't my friends, but I had to learn that the hard way.
right.
Like,
You learn.
yeah. Cause,
You
and,
live
then,
and learn.
and I take I take the word friend or whatever, like I take it seriously.
Yeah.
Period. And then when I find out, oh, that person really wasn't for me,
Right.
it hurt me to
Yeah.
the core. Like, damn, that's how we do,
And I've been
And,
there.
and truth be told, I'm pretty sure some of them same friends,
Mm-hmm.
they watching this video,
Mhm.
and they watch the last, they gonna watch this one.
Yeah.
And if you feel some kind of way, it's about
It's
you. Because
you.
again, a hit dog gonna holler, but I still love you from
Right.
afar. I ain't got nothing for you.
Like Houdini, the
Yeah,
old song.
yeah. I love you from
How
a
many of us
distance,
had
but-
him?
Yes,
Friends. Real friends.
Real
Yeah.
friend.
Right.
But
They
That's
can
why
feel
I don't fool people like that anyway.
And nowadays you have to
I'm
run by
very
yourself.
You do.
sensitive, and I'm very precautious about who I give my time to, because I really don't even like fooling people. I like to be by myself anyway. So if I do fool with you, like, you really solid, because
Right.
I just don't waste my time
You
on
don't.
a friend. And really and truthfully, I don't call everybody my friend. Like, if we kick it, we kick it. We can be
right, but
cool.
that don't mean that's your friend.
I tell somebody I'm cool. We cool. I mean, we don't throw that friend word around. At this point, most of my friends are my sisters. It's like 10 plus years at this
Right.
point. So I don't really even just call nobody my friend. Friend turns into busters, and I've been there before. Like, I fell out with a best friend. You know, I'm not even gonna put the quotations, but she was my best friend at one point in time, and it just, she was just different. Like when you start to grow up.
Right.
Yeah, so okay, so basically I had a best friend and we all, you know how you young, you click up with a lot of people. We was a squad. We had plenty of people on the team, you know,
Right.
and
We don't touch on
we
that.
go deep,
Right.
you know, we was deep or whatever the case may be. And my best friend, she was more so of the social butterfly. You know, I'm the one who just like, okay, if I click with you, I click with you. If
Right.
not, I ain't really interested in the second meet. We should have clicked at first. So, you know, everybody that I'm really cool with came from her. So, you know, it came down to an incident where she was wrong in the incident, and she was felt as though I should have took her side and not been friends with the other friend because she was my best friend. And I don't really rock like that. Like, if you wrong,
Right
you
is
wrong.
right.
And it is what it is. We can get past it, but you're not gonna make a decision for me.
Right.
And at that point in time, she wanted to make a decision for me, and she went about it on a social media tip, made a status and unfriended and all that. And I'm just like, well, you know, I'm too grown for that. You know, I had a child when I was young, so I really didn't have time for that. You know, if you my friend, it should, once that first status, that was it.
That was it.
We can't.
See, that's my problem. I give people too many chances, and like we was talking the other day, I give people the benefit of the
I
doubt.
said, just stop it.
Yeah, you did. Because I'm like, well, maybe they didn't. And that's because I be want to see the good in people. That's my. I feel
My
like that's
friends
one of
like
my
that
flaws.
too.
I hate that. I be wanting
try
to
to
see
be
the
good
good
to
and
people.
let me get on one more. I just know it's some good in there somewhere.
I don't
And
even
it
want to
don't
find
be.
it.
Right.
It
You
don't
gotta
gotta
go
go
that far
though.
down. Yeah.
Right, and that's good because
Yeah.
like that's why I asked you. After that? Did you just answer like, you know
It
what?
was done. I mean,
Right.
Because if y'all was the best friends, she could have came to you in a different way. And then don't tell me to cut somebody off because you feel. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you can't talk to us because I'm not gonna do that. That's childish.
And like
Right.
I've always, and then you know, she wanted to say about how you know I was spending too much time with her, and I'm just like at the end of the day, we
So
grown.
she was getting jealous.
Yeah,
Right,
I've been there.
We're
You say
grown.
girls like that,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, I
They
spend
be
my time with who I want
territorial.
to, and then like I said, different strokes for different folks. She was my best friend, someone who I would tell my whole world to.
Right.
And then you was mad about me kicking it with somebody.
That's
You
and
know,
that's what
so
I'll
you
go
gotta
down to.
always-
She's
yeah.
mad about that.
You gotta
Make
always
mad,
remember
make mad.
where your place is. I tell people that all the time. Your place is your place.
Right,
So
nobody
if I
else
say-
can take that.
Yeah, so that's why it really just messed me up for us to have been friends for that long. I thought we was on a
Right.
better level than that. But it is what it is. I wish her nothing but the best.
And that's how you can.
Right.
Wish you the best and
And
keep
keep
moving.
it
But I was
moving.
to me, we had a squad as they
squad.
Joseph say. And then it just disintegrated, didn't it?
It's
Like
in
just
the
out
thin
the
air,
air. I
like
mean,
nobody hangs with each other.
yeah, we
no
go
more,
way
like-
back,
and
way
then
back.
we the only two out the that
Out the
you know
group.
crew
Mhm.
that
Yeah, well.
still talk,
Yeah, that-
you know,
yeah, that 6
con-
people, so.
like that's still cool. Everybody else I couldn't even. I mean, I see them on social media, and I'm
Right.
cool with the other people. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But as a whole,
We
it
just don't. Yeah, we not all.
Right.
No, she looked at me. Oh, you said something. Oh, y'all going out. You didn't invite
Yeah,
me.
it's
Right.
too much.
It's
And we
too
too old
much.
for that
She
mess.
say, she
Yeah.
say,
Yeah,
she.
it was
Yeah.
too much.
We done all grown.
And that's the thing, like, so you know who, like you said, you know your position as
Right.
a friend. You know who your friends are. The longer they're around, they never fall off. So
Right.
like, they both would say, I've been knowing them a long time. She knew my daughter when she was
A
like
baby.
3 or 4.
And that's a
26.
long
A long
So I've been
time.
knowing her a long time, and we ain't had no
Long time.
fallouts or nothing like that, because you hanging with this person,
No.
I'm hanging with that person. When
No.
it's our time, we
It's
gonna
our
keep
time,
it.
we gonna
Yeah,
keep it.
me and April
We
the
gonna
same
turn
way.
it
Our
up.
time, we gonna keep it. What you mad for, because she over here with this person, or she mad because I'm with that person.
Yeah.
That seems slick. Like Fred Sanford say, a
Little funny.
funny.
like, do you like me? Or do you like a wife? What is
What's going
this?
on? Because, baby, like, this doing
That
too
ain't-
much right
yeah.
here.
Right.
I just wasn't right. Like, I don't care who my friends are friends
Right.
with. Them bitches better not disrespect me.
Right.
But I'm cool with everybody. I be
Yeah.
cool with my friends, because that's just, again, the type of person I am.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
going to be like, oh, I don't like, we out. I don't like her. Or,
Yeah.
I
I ain't like that. I'm a
Why
people
you-
person. I
Yeah.
like everybody.
Yeah.
If you on my team, you on my team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If,
so
if
that's
her fiance say squad,
Yeah,
Is that what you say? Right, but
See?
some of these women need to grow up.
yeah,
Grow
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
It's definitely immature.
Mhm.
Like, to hate hate on people,
Right.
male or female. It's even
Yeah,
worse
'cause
for
males,
Oh,
they
Lord
do
have
that.
mercy.
They
But
do
yeah,
that too.
Right.
And that's bad.
It's not needed.
Yeah.
Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
And again, we all go through stuff.
Right,
I might
right.
not go through what
We
you
all
go through.
do,
You ain't
so
gonna
we
do
all
what I'm
go
going, but
through
we
stuff.
go right.
Yeah.
We're people.
We all
Nobody
got something
perfect.
we go
Right.
through.
But dang, like, don't be up there hating on the next person or because you thinking something or you feel like, oh, they doing this or they got this. Like, no.
yeah.
No.
And it's turned into stuff that's so sad now. It's like they damn near make jokes about stuff. Like,
Yeah.
just because they were mad. I
Right.
seen one was like, I bet you can't nobody say they mama didn't buy their first car. Are you
Right.
proud?
Who
Right.
cares if they did? Who cares?
Yeah, so it's like,
Like,
why are you concerned that you
Yeah.
have to go buy a car?
Right.
I mean, your
True.
mom gave birth to you, and
that's crazy.
if she did buy you a car, then
Like,
just
kudos.
everybody be worried about the wrong thing, like the PPP loans and stuff right now.
Oh,
Right.
Lord Jesus.
If they want to go to jail, boo, they can go
That's
to
true.
jail.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait
But
a
it's
minute.
you
Right.
You know what I mean?
you why you gonna do? They gonna get you. They gonna find out or this and that. But like you said on your post, white
They
people.
been
No
doing
offense to
it.
y'all white people, cause I fucks with y'all. But y'all ass been doing this.
Oh, since the
White
beginning of
collar
time.
crime.
White
White
collar
collar
crime. That's why it's
Yeah,
called
y'all
that.
been
Yes.
doing this. Period.
I'm not mad at y'all.
Y'all been doing a lot of stuff, and then we catch
Yeah,
on,
so
and then
And
now
we
everybody
talk
gotta
too
go to
much.
jail.
Yeah, talk
though.
too
much.
They all wanna lock
Talk too
everybody
much.
up.
We
Alright,
talk
y'all.
too motherfucking much
Uh-huh.
every time.
Yep.
And if you've noticed anything with different races, whether it's political things or just crazy stuff that goes on,
Period.
I always reference the R. Kelly and the Bill Cosby situation because
Right.
I just feel like, for one, free Bill Cosby because he
Please,
ain't do nothing.
please.
Right. Yeah.
But-
But man.
I just didn't understand how his own people, the same ones who sat and watched his show
Oh,
for
Lord.
years,
Right.
and
So for
years,
years.
my heart.
was ready
Cosby
to
Show.
switch up,
Switch up
just like
on-
and
that.
they don't even play the damn
But
Cosby
then-
show no
They
more.
showed them.
It come on TV1.
Oh, it do.
They
Okay,
come on
okay. I
even
take that
time.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do
Back
play
to
it.
referencing my white folks, love y'all, shout out to y'all. But
Woo-woo.
my thing is with that, they had multiple Charlie Sheens
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the Epsteins.
All
All
of
of
them.
them.
I haven't heard
Nothing.
y'all
It's
say
another one that
a
Oprah is
word.
cool with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oprah, no
He a
offense.
little fat
But,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah, he a fat dude.
Weinstein,
Yeah.
Harvey.
Mhm.
You don't hear
Mhm.
it
don't
gets
hear
swept
that.
under the rug.
It is.
And
I
I
don't
swept
even
the
know.
rug and it goes away.
Yeah.
Because
Uh-huh.
why? Nobody wants to talk
Or
about
they
it.
say they was sick. Something was wrong
Yeah, they
with
had
them
a
and stuff.
Yeah.
An
It's
issue.
always something.
It's
Yeah.
always an
Like I
excuse.
said,
It's
we'll
justified.
drag
It's
our-
Justified, yeah.
Right.
Well, they got the complexion for the
protection.
protection. It's just
Yeah.
bottom
And
line.
I even just
We
say a lot
got
of things, like, I've tried to look into the stuff, how media works.
Mhm.
Really, a lot of them tell you, like a publicist or your AR or
Mhm.
whatever, they tell you, if you're a celebrity,
Right.
not to respond to something within the first, I think it's 72 hours. Because people are going to talk, they're going to make up their rumors or whatever.
Mhm.
And
Like Megan Thee
once
Stallion and
you
Tory.
get white,
Right.
it usually dies down because
Right.
why? They're not sitting there dwelling on the situation.
Right.
No more.
But when you have
Yeah,
situations
yeah.
like now, an allegation was thrown out about T.I. and Tiny, and they just
They
automatically
ran
boom.
with it. Mhm.
Yep.
They
Right,
did
they
it.
ran with it.
Cancel
They did
the
it.
show.
Yeah.
Or they
And
cancel
said
the
they
show.
was guilty
Yeah.
off the top.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I
Been
just
about
said that
it.
just shows you how fast just one person
How
being on a
rumors get
social
around.
network,
Yep.
how much
And
we will
then-
talk about
yep.
something or where
Now
something
all
is
these
around,
allegations
to where it's
is- yep.
actually you
Yeah.
thinking that it's
It's
true.
true.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the
You know,
difference.
No
is
proof,
because
nothing.
with all the proof on the Epsteins and all them, guess what them people do? Keep their mouths closed. They don't say nothing. Us.
Or they get paid out.
Oh,
They get paid
paid
off,
for
get
one
paid
or
in
two.
full.
But a lot of times they just shut up.
Yeah.
They
You get a
don't
lawyer
talk
and shut
among
up.
them. Get a lawyer and shut up.
Uh-huh.
Not us. We got to talk about everything.
Okay.
And we're not
Social
on
media.
people in the ground
Yep.
though with it. Soon
Yeah.
as it's an allegation on them,
Yeah.
they like you said with the Megan Thee Stallion tour, like they're running with it.
They ran with it.
R. Kelly now
She
just
had to
guilty.
have done something.
That
Yeah.
finally
to have
wore
shot
off,
him.
but I do respect that to her because that was all. There ain't nobody. We still don't know what happened
Right.
in
Right.
that car or
Honestly,
whatever.
I heard about
I
that
don't know
car.
what
Yeah.
happened, who shot who,
Yeah,
but
yeah, they said he shot her.
but we don't know. We
Yeah.
don't. We
But
don't
us
know
that
what
dwelling on it
happened.
that
Yeah,
long,
but
we
we
don't
didn't
know
see
what
it.
happened.
What
Yeah,
really
we
happened.
went
And
finally
he
went
asked
away.
her, and
That
then
ain't her,
put
but
them together.
yeah.
They need to go to the source.
Like I said, I was telling my mom about, everybody done seen the Sweetie and Quavo situation.
Mhm.
And I was like, they
Oh,
dwelled
he
and
needs
dwelled
to
on
be
that
canceled.
till he was just,
He's an
Yeah.
abuser.
Mhm.
Y'all
But
don't
then-
know the front of it.
hello. And I
Yep.
said, really, she hit him we're not even gonna go there, but that's
Right,
a whole
right.
conversation.
It is.
And then I
We'll
said
say
it
that's
was
for
an
another
incident
day.
where it was an NFL player. He was white,
Mhm.
and he had a black girlfriend, and he wanted to treat her as a slave.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I seen that.
And he beat her nearly to death, and I don't see not one black person talking about that.
No.
I don't see nobody
No.
standing
I only
with
seen
her
that one
with
article, I
that.
think, on the
Right.
Shade
I think I
Room, and that
seen a
was
little
it.
bit of
Yeah.
that, but
And then look at the people on his side. You think they finna run that story and run it in the ground because you barely
no.
didn't even heard about
No.
it.
Right.
They not gonna do
Do
it
it.
at all.
And they won't.
And they
And
won't do
actually,
it.
since you just like, I hadn't heard about
You won't.
nothing
Wow,
else about
that
it.
time. But
Since
they be
that
a
one
superstar.
time.
Yeah,
But
it went around.
Black
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
they gonna run that story till they can't, and then they gonna have their own perception. They gonna make up what they want to. Just
That's
like
the
we were
part,
talking
make it
about
up.
Right.
how even down to the way our black women, some of the celebrities look versus the white ones. So Taylor Swift is a tall white girl. She's pretty,
Right.
but she's tall. You know, nobody's bony. Nobody said she looked manly. Megan Thee Stallion came out
Oh, yeah.
thick, bad, fine, pretty, and they talking about she's
gotta be a man.
gotta be a man. She's
No,
gotta be a man.
No.
Why does she gotta be a man? Because she's tall.
Yeah.
She's a stallion.
Right.
And tall. But
That's
these tall white women, they supermodels though.
They're
They're
supermodels.
beautiful. They're super-
Right.
But then we jump on that same bandwagon and we talked about that girl. When I say we, black people, talked about Megan Thee Stallion
Right.
looking like a man. Do you think other cultures do they women like that? You don't hear no
No,
stuff like that.
no.
Oh, is it a
You-
no,
you don't hear
Only black people.
Serena Williams. They try to
They
make
try
her
to
like
say
that.
her. They try to say
You know,
Serena,
and I
yeah.
think she's gorgeous.
She
Look,
is.
so she went to the other side.
And
I don't
then
even
y'all
blame
be
her
mad.
now.
And
And
then
I'm
we
mad.
go to the other
Yeah.
Yeah, I
side.
don't want. And oh, that's a whole. Let me write
Yeah.
that.
That's
down.
a whole
be
nother
mad.
story
Yes,
right
we
there.
go to the
Yes,
other side.
yes. Let me put that in my notes. We gonna
Every
discuss
time
that.
a black woman goes to the other side, it's
Uh-huh.
an issue. But
Yeah.
when the black men switch over,
Right.
We're gonna say that
Yeah,
story.
we'll
'cause
say
that's a
that.
good one right there. We
Say
might,
that.
let's
Say
say
that.
that was, next week or something.
Next
We
week.
got
My
that.
juice.
Write that one down,
Write that
April,
down.
because that was
Put
the
that
one
in your
that we
notes.
gonna have to discuss for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
baby.
yeah, this was a nice discussion
Yeah,
today,
wow.
ladies.
It
I had
was,
fun again.
And this
I
tea got me.
Chad T.
We gotta give it a
Wayne.
name. What's the name? Is it what's our name?
Hunch
Bite
bunch.
tea.
Cause you
Bite
know they
tea.
got in the
Bite
club.
tea.
They got pink panties.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
okay.
pink
We gotta
panties.
come up with a
Bite
name,
tea.
a signature.
Something like nighty night. Y'all give us some advice on
Yeah,
what this
that's
is.
what we
Because
doing in
they're
the
not
conversation.
knocking it out right
We
now.
might have to pour y'all a cup.
Look, don't worry.
Yeah, post in the comments what y'all think we should name this.
Right,
You know,
every day we're
because
gonna
I ain't
see.
gonna tell no lie. I'm over here lit.
I'm lit right now.
I'm
Tag.
feeling good.
In a minute, I'll be talking square biz.
I had my grandson last night. He number 2 months old.
And
I'm
my
so
baby, and I
sleepy
have
right
a
now.
newborn. Well,
Ooh,
well, we
Lord.
both in the same. My baby is what 4 months.
4 months.
So
Right.
they not too far behind each other. And child, he woke up about 1.
Right.
And I'm like, if you don't go back to bed, boy.
Y'all, that's why I have to keep on getting up.
Oh yeah, we got the
Get
kiddos
on
in the background. Shout out to
right.
the kiddos.
Had to
Right.
tend to the kids. No child neglect
And guess
here.
what? This ain't no filter.
Right.
This is real life. So
Real
yeah,
life,
real life, real life.
We always say what you see is what you get
Yeah,
here,
right,
baby.
right.
That's it.
You'll never have a
Alright.
DHS report for me.
No,
What
no,
you
no.
So tune in the next week.
Yes. So we
Yes.
appreciate everyone
Thank
for
you.
joining and listening today. If you like, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. Tune in next week. You can leave some comments as well to let us know what you thought again today, what you want to hear us talk about. We'll put that down.
Or if
Shay,
you want to be a guest. on the
Yes,
show, come
yes.
on.
Right, come and join us.
Shay, you had a good one you mentioned last week. You said you want to talk about the baby dad, as you say,
Oh.
being mad about these baby mamas getting the stimulus check. You want to start a fight, don't you?
I'm ready.
Well,
Matter of fact.
But yes, that'll be a topic 1 week as well too.
Right.
But until next week, we appreciate everybody coming out, listening to us, and you guys have a wonderful day.
and much love.
Let's go.
Peace out.